Hi, what's for dinner? It's Friday. We're still in quarantine. I'm going to show you today how to take red potatoes and turn them into twice baked potatoes. So these potatoes I seasoned with garlic salt, white pepper, and a little bit of dry mustard. Rolled around, there's going to be a picture. Rolled them around, put them in the oven for 45 minutes at 375, baked them in this little dish. So now they're done. Now that they're done, I'm going to cut them in half like this, let them cool a little bit, and I'm going to scoop out the center. So you hold it in your hand, I wash my hands, and then you take a scooper and you scoop it out like this. If you don't have one of these fancy things, the only reason I have it is it came in my culinary kit, but I'm not a gadget person at all. I like regular stuff. I use a spoon. So basically you're going to just scoop out the guts of the potato, hold it in your hand. You're going to go about, I don't even know how big that is, around there. Then you're going to set it into another pan. You're going to continue doing all of your potatoes until all of them are scooped out. You're just dropping the potato into a bowl. I'm just dumping it in here. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to add to that and how we're going to smash it up. Then we're going to put it back into these potato shells, sprinkle some bacon and cheese on it, pop it in the oven for just a few minutes, and your family is going to love it. So I'm going to hit pause while I finish doing all these potatoes, and then we'll move on. All right, I am back. I have finished scooping out all my potatoes. I actually had to move them to a bigger container because I underestimated how many I had. All my potato skins are there. I have my potato guts. I smashed it, just like you're gonna make mashed potatoes. Now, what are we gonna add to it? Anything that you want, but I do wanna add what I seasoned it on the outside with, which was a little bit of dry mustard. So I sprinkle a little of that in there. Here's the deal. Because I'm a chef, I don't like to measure. White pepper, garlic salt, parsley, Parmesan cheese. Big chunk just fell out. All right, so I don't really like to measure. I just kind of eyeball things. That's why when I was making my cookbook, that was one of the hardest things for me to do, was to write a recipe, because I don't follow recipes. I don't write recipes. I really just kind of wing it all the time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's amazing, and then I try to replicate it, and it's difficult. So measuring, kind of wing it. Just sprinkle it in. Nothing's more than a teaspoon, for sure, especially the pepper. Then I'm going to take sour cream. I take my sour cream, get a clean spoon. I'm just going to do 2 big dollops of sour cream, maybe 3. I mixed in my seasoning. There's my sour cream and my spices. I'm going to mix that together with mashed taters. So basically you're just making mashed potatoes. The thing is, you just need to season it really well, mix it so it gets all incorporated. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fill these little potato shells. All right, so I got my potato shell. I just have my same spoon that I used for sour cream. It's not going to hurt it. And I'm going to go like this. Smash it in there like that. Bam, that's all you do. So you're going to fill all your potato skins. Do it again. Just going to slide it in there, smash it down. Do one more, then I'm going to pause it, and then I'll show you how to finish it up. You can season your potatoes with garlic, paprika, anything that you want. I just did the parsley, the dry mustard, white pepper, and garlic salt. But you can literally add anything that you want in there. All right, so I'm going to pause it. I'm going to finish stuffing these, and I'm going to show you how to top it, put it in the oven, and they're going to be delicious. Stand by. Okay, I am finished stuffing all my potato shells. This is what they look like. All of them are full. I have them in my glass baking tray. They're already cooked. Mashed all the stuff together. Put them back in. Now we're ready to top it. So again, take shredded cheese. Any kind of cheese. You're just going to sprinkle that on top of them. This is what's going to make kids eat them. But they're good for you. Everybody loves twice baked potatoes and never wants to make them. All right, so some of you might be saying, Diane, that's a lot of potatoes. Is Neil really going to eat all those potatoes? No, I'm going to portion them. He's going to eat maybe 2, maybe 3 with our chicken. And then the rest I'm going to put in containers, maybe 4 in a container, and I'm going to put out in the deep freeze. So anytime I do need potatoes for dinner, I don't have to do this again. I can just pull out 4 potatoes. I can put them in the microwave, or I can put them in the oven when I'm cooking. They're going to be frozen, so they're going to take a little while, or even your toaster oven, and you'll have them ready. All right, I'm going to use bacon. I told you I cook off bacon every week. This is that same bacon from earlier this week. I'm going to take my bacon. I'm going to crumble that, put that on top. Who doesn't love potato, cheese, and bacon? No one said this was going to be a healthy recipe. However, you can adjust it to be however healthy you want it to be. You don't have to do the bacon. I actually did use light sour cream because I bought it on accident. I normally don't buy anything light. There's nothing wrong with eating full fat if you exercise. If you don't exercise, maybe you should be having the low-cal, fat-free. But really, why do that? Your body needs dairy. Your bones need dairy. All right, so I got my bacon on there. All of them have a little bacon. Wipe my hands off. You can see potatoes with bacon. I'll also take a picture. I'm going to turn my oven back on to like 350. I'm going to pop these in the oven for about 15 minutes. They're already cooked, so I just need to heat them all the way through again and serve them with my chicken. What did I do for chicken? I will do another video for that because that is super easy and it's super affordable. So again, thank you for watching. I will take a picture of these when they're finished. If you have any questions about them, you can let me know. Also, you can do this with regular potatoes. Yukon, baked potatoes. This is how you make twice baked potato. Doesn't matter what kind of potato you're using. You can even do sweet potatoes. You could cut the sweet potatoes, mix it with a little bit of sour cream or cream, and then restuff them and sprinkle anything on the top that you want, like the little cinnamon, brown sugar, pecan type thing. So there's all different kinds of varieties. Anytime you need help, Google. Google has a lot of different stuff. You just type in easy twice baked potato recipe, and it's going to give you a simple one with the least amount of ingredients. Sometimes you can get overwhelmed by looking at Google because the ingredients list has 25 things. Most things that I make are literally 5 ingredients or less, and they're very quick and they're very easy to make because I am working. So I baked those potatoes off while I was working, took them out, cooled them, then made these, and then now I'll have potatoes for a couple more meals. So why not give it a try? All right, have a good night.